Jayce gets a good ward hop or a flank or something like that, you know, that can crack some of the long range, you know, poke you're trying to get off. And so there's a lot of pressure on keeping him out. Vulcan has been one of the very best Alistars that we have to go for the invade on Blaber and try and look for this Diana.
Early ward down. They see Santorin's trying to invade towards this one because they want to go for the three-man top side, but Blaber has already pathed this area. Santorin getting some decent damage, and in fact, this should just be the kill. The jungler instead forced to flash, still stunned. Alphari lands the Q, walks right back out. But here comes the TP. Here comes the re-engage. Is it enough now? Gonna channel for the stun, gonna find a bit, but Jensen tanks the stun, meaning that it's not gonna be a kill. And now Fudge is doing his best to take waves under his turret. This is going very Team Liquid favored. Blaber dives in. The best he can do is some damage. Knocked down, though, by Santorin. And how about what's next? Stun's going to land. You can't chase this one. You will die if you go for the Q. But big damage on Perkz. And now CoreJJ is here first. Alistar's in bot lane. CoreJJ is in top lane. They can't get the dive, though the minion wave is back up. And Teal gets the 1-0 and back out.
Possible dive here to try and push him off.
It's Aftershock Alistar. He can take this for a long time. He can take the first few shots. Tactical flashes. He's going to be shot. He's going to die. They will trade Vulcan back, and they might get more because double TP means Zven is likely to be slowed and then stunned. He flashes. He's got Blaber nearby. Can they win the 2-on-2? It's enough to get away.
Critical there. Alistar, you know, Vulcan does not hesitate on those plays, so would snap, go for the initiation. This one is going to be both AD carries staying bottom side, so Scuttlecraft for sure picked up. Looks like Rift Herald is going to be taken down as well. Blaber has hit to level 6, but the focus and the early move from Team Liquid is going to gain them the extra objective. And this is just going to balloon that.
Any fire yet, but if you do want to get first turret gold, it may be in that top lane. But first, Cloud9 are on the way to this dragon, as it turns out. Mid laner's going to be seeing each other. Top laner's going to see each other in a second. Santorin not going to be anywhere near this bottom river. It's going to be claimed, no problem. Well done, Cloud9, to get an objective on the board. But again, these Drake.
Look at this invade attempt from Santorin and CoreJJ. When do they actually pull the trigger here? Vulcan does go over the wall, and Blaber's got ult.
They got some decent damage, but now that he is 6, of course, Vulcan, oh my word, the health bar's just gone. What a setup burst that they will trade one back. No, they will not. It's just all the damage out of Santorin. Coming alive in this one, walks away cleanly.
Points off of Santorin invades, where it is him coordinating with stuff like Jensen is pushing, level 3 Syndra gets Viego under tower, they move together, they try and create these opportunities. No longer is it a wait for your opponents or wait for the perfect scenario. This is a creative Team Liquid that are actually being proactive. Meanwhile, though, Cloud9 will strike back, objective for themselves, so they've got their first drag.
They got 2. All right, that brings the gold lead back in terms of it being worth some stats. It's, of some value. But guess what? TL, for the first 15 minutes, 60 minutes,
it makes even fighting the mid-game dragons so easy, even if you've given up the first 2 to your opponents. So Santorin's going to happily cut that one off. Objective in.
Just to follow up on the fights, looks like Perkz and Vulcan on the way towards top. Can they catch out Alphari? Sidesteps the stun barrel. No. He tried to predict the auto attack, but there wasn't one to be had. Gets a slow. Gonna have the first stun. Gonna have the second one as well. Headbutt into the wall. Big burst of damage and a flash. Gets away from Diana. And now reinforcements have arrived. So well played by Alphari. And the reinforcements start knocking down Cloud9 2-0.
Yeah, just watching the mini-map the entire time here. Nice sidestep on that stun, but it still means Baron, massive pressure here for Team Liquid. Big kiting. All Alphari has to do, he very cautiously uses every cooldown there. Easy sidestep, then he flashes as well. Gangplank emerges unharmed, and Baron is an afterthought for Team Liquid.
Well done. Huge pickup there. Okay, that's fine. No one's going to steal it. Massive lead now.
Jhin allowing them to chase down another opponent with the Baron Phreak. This one's all but wrapped up with a bow.
Vulcan is down 7-1. I want to point out that the Alphari-Vulcan interaction back when he was getting dove in top lane, Vulcan let his E stack up and then went pulverized, trying to bait out oranges on what should have been like the E slap, and he's like, no, I was ready for that one. 8 oranges appropriately on the stun, I don't know how you get that one in your mind, but really well done there. Sorry, Alphari does not take enough damage. Fudge flashes because he might have gotten punched one too many times. Blaber going for the desperation play, gets the pullback, and CoreJJ flashes out of the damage. Alphari is low, but they just cannot get the kills. The snipe comes through for Jhin. One already picked up, make it a second. Yes, indeed, a double kill for Jensen, and Cloud9 just cannot get anything done.
Phreak, this series is a stomp.
Yes.
From Team Liquid's side, everyone favoring Cloud9 because, rightfully so, in summer, defeating them all 3 times, in spring, both of the series, and yet Team Liquid, early plays successful in both games for them, seamless transition, especially this time around, and all the plays Cloud9 try and get off the ground have felt sluggish.
Well, Team Liquid, whatever you did over the last week, it worked beautifully because you played Cloud9 7 days ago when they beat you. You play them today and it's not close. Goodbye, Zven forces a flash away from a Syndra combo. Vulcan gonna drop now to Santorin, and it's 4-0-5. They're still going for more. 10-1 in kills, a slow one to Blaber. That man's dead as well. Let's grab another one, no problem. Jensen's unstoppable as the inhibitor will fall in mid.
The confidence for Team Liquid is through the roof. Look at these plays inside the base. Baron buff means they're going to make short work of it.
And that is going to be, yes, another turret falling. Indeed it is. A couple of inhibitors for the power play. And you know what? Maybe it's time to reset. Buff is timing out. Jungler respawns soon. There's no minion waves left. Okay, we'll go grab our... And they're looking to keep going onto this one here. Looking at top tier 2, the only lane left to push. And I've noticed, actually, for a while, TL, in the previous game as well, are happy to leave the Dragons up. It is not even part of the calculation. They do not care about that objective. It's been up for 2 minutes. Nah, the base is what's dying.
This is such a scary situation for Cloud9 too, because while this is the upper bracket for this series, going down 0-2 to Team Liquid in your upper bracket series, being sent down to the lower bracket, if they lose one more game this series, they're going to have such a hard time fighting their way out. You know, one of C9, TL, or TSM cannot make Worlds, and the lower bracket is a very scary place to earn your keep.
So, all inhibitors down. Supers flooding in now through mid and bottom lane. It's time to end the game. Jhin ult to zone them. Bit of damage on his Zven as well. And, well, guess what? Now we have the positioning. Final couple of shots come across. Blaber going to be dropped quite low. Stunned as well. GP over the top. Doing their best to wave, but one Nexus turret is down. Blaber sent back to the fountain. Here comes the combo in for Alistar, but there's just not going to be enough damage. Dies through his ultimate. Vulcan can't get anything. That man does not live long. That man does not prosper, and neither will their base. 3 for nothing. Stopwatch stops all the Diana damage, and the next Nexus falls 1 minute faster than the last one. Team Liquid getting better and better in this series, putting Cloud9 into the dirt.
You know what they say, Phreak? When you can't play poke from ahead, you can't play poke. And Team Liquid, they take the early lead. Very good early roams from them.